So this is my ironing setup. My iron is what's called a gravity iron. So this is kind of one step down from what you'd have in a great big huge factory. Gravity just means that the water that's feeding the iron is up here in a bib and it's coming down into the iron by gravity, which is very similar to how your domestic iron works. The difference being that your domestic iron's gravity is activated when you tip the iron this way, right? When your iron is sitting here, it's not steaming, but as soon as you put it down, it starts belching steam. This one always stays in this position, and it only steams when I press the button and ask for steam. So what's great about that is that you probably have this problem if you're ironing at home. You're manipulating the fabric, and you want to get the iron down on it right away, but you can't because as soon as you tip your iron, it starts spewing steam and you're going to burn your fingers. So the beautiful thing about the industrial iron is I can do whatever I want down here, and then when I'm ready to steam, I just take my hand away and let her rip. I also, of course, have it suspended from the ceiling. It's cast iron. It's very heavy. My physio and my RMT got a few mortgage payments out of me a few years ago, and I have a much more intelligent setup now to mitigate all this stuff. What am I ironing on? This is called a vacuum table. If I press this magical little button down here, with ever so slight the pressure from my baby toe, she kicks into high gear. So in this housing is a powerful fan that pulls air from the top of the board through to the bottom, just air out of the room. So watch what happens to this tissue. See, so you can really see it getting sucked down. So why do we want to do that? What is the point of sucking air through an ironing board? When you're ironing, you're using heat and steam to manipulate the fabric and get it to take on a new shape. So I've ironed, whatever, my imaginary fabric here, say for example, but now it's hot and full of moisture. If I move it right away before the moisture evaporates and before the heat subsides, it's just going to get wrinkled again. So that's why we take some air, cycle it through, cools your fabric down really, really quick. The other thing that is happening when this air is going through the table is it's pulling the fabric down and flattening it all the more. So first you're setting your fabric up, then you're putting your iron on there and you're exerting pressure to flatten it, you're putting heat and steam in, and now it's going to stay really nice and flat because, and that's what's going to give you that really nice crisp professional press. So, gravity iron, vacuum table, nice looking clothes.